So Mrs. Tooth has done me up like a kipper again, people. It is, 20 past 4 in the morning. I was up at 20 past 3 because somebody woke me up snoring. Guess who that could be? Mrs. Tooth. I am looking at you, darling. I am looking at you. It weren't actually as bad as it was last time, I got to be honest, because last time I just couldn't get back to sleep. I could have got back to sleep, but I got to be up at 5. So I thought, sod it, I'm going to get up, going to have a shower, I'm going over Greg's in the South Terminal, get myself a coffee and a sausage roll. So I had a shower, gave her a little peck on the cheek, said goodbye, told her where I was going this time. Last time I didn't, I just buggered off. And she went, can you get me a sausage roll as well, please? And I thought, well, do you know what? She makes my sausage roll, so I'll make hers. There we go, people, there we go. Geezer! Mrs. Tooth had to use the bidet
to wash my feet.
Just a very quick update for you folks. I didn't know this, but I've just been down to ask at the block for the passes for Fast Track, and apparently if you book through booking.com you don't get them. So you still get all the 20% off everything, but you do not get the free Fast Track security. So I never knew that before. I think last time we booked with them direct, so that was all good. But yeah, this time we booked through booking.com, and she said, no, you can buy them if you want them. It's like, well, no, we're kind of here early enough, so we don't actually need them. We're only going to get them just in case it was like, you know, a bit busy over there. I never knew that. Now I do, and now you do. We have just been through security. It is the most mental I've ever seen it at Gatwick ever. What was it like, Mrs. Tooth?
Awful.
It's only taken us about 25-30 minutes to get through.
But it's packed.
Yeah, the queue went.
Never known it like
the queue went the whole length of the North Terminal twice before we even got through. And Mrs. Tooth even got away with leaving toothpaste in her bag, but not in a little clear bag.
I did.
I mean, Christ, I mean, talk about that time.
It's the first time ever my bag's not been taken away.
Well, exactly. And do you remember that time I went up and talked to those women at the changing rooms at the public toilets, and they all started yelling security? It was like that. Everyone's going, security, security. She's gone. Right, off we pop. Mrs. Tooth has got a fit of the giggle. She is going to go and pick my pong. Well, I never try nothing new, so you pick something for me. Just a rando. Just spray it on me. You picked it up now. Spray it on me.
Oh no, you're not having that. That's gross. Come on, let's go.
See, this is why I don't bother people. I'm not saying I'm like heaven sent or nothing, but I don't have trouble picking. Oh, is this for you? Yeah. So you picking your own pong as well as picking my pong?
Can't even find that one. Sorry if anyone's got that, but I don't like it.
Oh, you weren't sorry about the men's one though? I don't even know what that was.
Dolce and Gabbana. Come. Oh, I quite like this. I'm having this one.
Right. Mrs. Tooth's picked her own pong. What is it? Lacoste?
Touch pink. I've not had this for years.
Touch of pink.
Yeah.
I nearly got arrested for that one time. Is there a men's Lacoste?
Yeah.
Go on then, pick one up.
Ooh,
pick a pong. Go on in. Are you going to smell it first again?
Yeah, because you're sitting next to me.
No, I'm not. I'm sitting across the aisle. You think I'm really going to sit next to you for 4.5 hours? That's not happening.
That's not bad. Hang on.
Oh, for sake.
Don't swear.
Sorry, you're not allowed to swear. Mrs. Tooth told me I'm not allowed to swear. I've got to be more user-friendly. I mean, look at me, people. Do I look user-friendly? Will you just pick one?
Do you know what? Just have this one.
Thank you.
Because I'm done now. Great perfume on my glasses.
Well, that was a dickhead move, wasn't it?
Yeah. Are you still filming? Well, that was rude.
Well, it was a dickhead move. Why was it only rude? Because I was filming. We have made it to Lanzarote, but we ain't staying on Lanzarote, people. We have just done our bit of shopping that we had to get sorted out. We've got
Sun cream.
sun cream. We needed sun cream. You got frizzy hair stuff.
Yeah.
And shampoo and conditioner.
And a pop-up sunshade
a pop-up sunshade thing, because over on the Graciosa there is absolutely no shade whatsoever, people, so we do need that. So we've done all that, got everything we needed, and we were just talking to our mate Ivan, who, if you watched the last series, you will have seen
we quite often
get an Ivan. And he was like, where are you? He's like, oh, I'll take you up to Ursula. Well, that's nice, because it's about an hour from here. So anyway, we are on this retail estate. I am not going to go around the whole thing, people, because Mike from Lanzarote Information did a brilliant walk around of this the other day. We will put a link to Mike's video in the description below, so you can go and have a look at that. Right, shall we see, because my phone has just pinged. No, my phone has just pinged.
Let's see where Ivan is.
Yeah, so we are going to see where Ivan is, and we are going to get an Ivan up to Ursula, and from Ursula we are going to get a ferry straight across to not to Lanzarote. We're already on Lanzarote. Me, people, you only want to think that I hadn't slept all night. Do you know why that is? Because I ain't slept all night.
I did with his wife, did a YouTube.
Right, folks, this is probably a really good time to remind you that if you like what we're doing, please do remember to like, comment, subscribe and share. Doesn't cost you a thing, and it really does help us out. And don't forget to ding that notification bell. So after a very long day of travelling, we've just had a couple of beers and we've found our apartment on the Graciosa. We are here at Apartamento's floor, and if we move round a little bit this away, you can see the mountains in the background, and the sea is like literally just right there, folks.
And right there.
And right there as well. How nice is that? You got the cliffs of Lanzarote in the background. You got the sea right there. You can see a few clouds up there coming in now. We are going to go and get some dinner and, well, a couple more beers.
Yeah.
And then some dinner.
And that's definitely Mirador, right there.
Mirador del Rio.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can. Wait, the camera won't pick it up, but Mirador del Rio is on the cliffs on the other side. It's a Cesar Manrique place, so we put that in the last series, so we probably won't do it for this series. And actually, we saw online before we came, that place just there is up for sale at the moment. What was it? It was about...
No, it's not that one.
Yeah, it is. It's...
No, I thought it was the one down there.
No, it's not. It's that one.
Oh. Okay.
Argumentative cow. It's that one. I know what I'm talking about. It's on for, I think, like 474,000 euros.
Like, it's quite nice.
Yeah, well, it's all right, yeah.
Yeah,
no, it is. Look, it's got the round bit at the top.
Oh, yeah, and you've got to see the other side, because that's what I said about
well,
however many years it will erode.
There?
Yeah, because I said it'll start eroding, and then your house is in the sea.
Walk round and show you it. And yeah, that's the
dare.
thing. It's Mrs. Tooth is telling the cats off.
Yeah, they were going to have a fight, and I didn't want them to.
Yeah, because Mrs. Tooth's got to be telling someone off. At least it weren't me for a change. So.
Oh yeah, you was right. You was right.
I knew I was right. I'm always right.
No, you're not.
No, and the lovely thing about Mrs. Tooth is she even forgives me when she's wrong.
No, I don't.
Yeah, when you're wrong, you forgive me.
Shush now. Yeah, it is definitely this one.
So look at this view, people.
Yeah, so this is the front of the house. That was the back of it.
Yeah. This is just, we love it here. We really do. It is not, it's probably not for everyone. There's like maybe about 8 restaurants on the island, 3 supermarkets and our little ones.
And there are gorgeous beaches.
And this is the front of that house that we were just talking about.
But over time, it will erode.
Yeah.
And then the
But-
house will be no more.
But anyway, we are going to go and get a bit of dinner. We'll do the room review tomorrow, and then we can tell you what the bed was like. And that will conclude our day one travel vlog. And after that, it will be more adventures on La Graciosa for the week that we are here. It will be more of our adventures here for the coming week. And then we will be over to Lanzarote, where we are going to do loads of Cesar Manrique stuff. Jameos del Agua, the Cactus Garden, the Green Caves, Pueblo Marinero. We've got plenty coming up for you. So yeah, we'll show you, we'll see you in a minute when we go down to the restaurant and get something to eat. And we will do a video while we're here on what it cost, everything that we ate. It's cheap to stay here, but I won't take the airplane prices into account because obviously it depends where you're flying from and everything like that and what time of year. But we will do in our sort of, we'll do a what it cost video. Should we do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll do a what it cost video because it is rich holiday, poor holiday after all. So we'll tell you, we'll keep all of our receipts and what we've paid while we're staying here on La Graciosa, tell you what the room costs. We'll take into account the ferry. I'll tell you what the buses would have been, even though we got an Ivan.
We did get an Ivan.
We did get an Ivan, and
all he cost us was a beer, some cheese and bread.
And we will take you around to some of the stunning beaches here, people, because I've got to tell you, I think the Graciosa has got beaches that rival the Caribbean. And we are in one of, well, it is the smallest Canary Islands. It's cheap as chips. You don't get hardly any tourists here other than Spanish or other Canarians. And the ones that you do get here are here for day trips and then they bugger off. So for the evening, you've got it all to yourself. So it is the end of a very long day. I was up at 3:20 this morning. You were up at 5 o'clock.
I'm shattered.
We both are. We've had a really long day. So straight over to the airport.
What's the time now?
It's
9:30?
Yeah, nearly 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's
bed.
We are. We're both going to bed in a minute, which we'd never go to bed at this time normally, would we? You will have seen earlier that obviously we've had quite a good night last night, and we've been over. We did our little trip around Arrecife to buy all the stuff that we needed to buy.
Around the supermarkets.
Yeah, around the supermarkets, and then we found an Ivan, and
well, Ivan found us actually.
Yeah, but Ivans don't cost money, so we took an Ivan out and bought him some cheese and beer and bread and mojo sauce, which was all good. And then we've eventually got our ferry over to La Graciosa, and we've just been out and had a fantastic meal at a really good price. I'm going to tell you all the prices in the everything we ate in the Graciosa video and in the what this week cost us video. For now, you will just see a couple of little bits pop up on screen. Tomorrow we will do the room review after we've had a night to sleep in the bed and see what it's like.
Yeah, and then have a lazy day at the beach.
We are having a lazy day at the beach, so we will put the room review on next, and that will be the end of our travel day video. And then next one you will see will be something coming from maybe the beach and maybe our first day out. We might do 2 of those together.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. Just depends how much we get up to tomorrow. I don't think we're going to get up to much. Do you, Mrs. Tooth?
No, I just want to go to bed.
Yeah.
So bye.
Right folks, going to take you around and give you a little room review. So you probably saw last night we were sitting down here, so we've got this nice little patio area, and we've got just behind me here somewhere where we can hang bits and pieces up. We're in this little courtyard here, and then we just look down towards there. So going back into the room, we can see the lesser common spotted or garden variety Mrs. Tooth in a natural environment. So there's no cleaning with this place. They'll do it like once you've left. So you've got a mop bucket and dustpan and brush over there. Got a couple of comfy sofas which they've put sheets on as well. You've got your table down here. Got a couple of plug sockets, one either end of the sofa. You've got a unit here and a TV on it, and you've got free Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is pretty good. Again, no issues at all connecting to that. Your main trip switches are up there. And then behind that, you've got a decent sized kitchen area. So you've got a really big fridge. Again, they left us a bottle of water. You've got a nice long table here. There's a microwave at the end of that. You've got like a coffee pot over there. There's a toaster and a kettle up there. There's bin and cleaning stuff underneath. There's a coffee machine behind my cakes. Coffee machine, cakes. Sink. You've got a washing machine as well, which we're going to find really handy. Look, I mean, it's seen better days, but I'm going to qualify that in a minute, folks. Coming through here, so this is a 2-bed place. They actually locked this bedroom because we're not paying to use it. And then we've got this bedroom here, which again is really nice. You know, the bed I found really comfortable. Mrs. Two found it a little bit too firm. But no, all good for me. Not an issue with that whatsoever. And I do suffer if the bed's too firm, because I'm a lump, so I end up basically crushing myself into it. You've got loads and loads of storage space there. So our cases are in the middle there underneath. You've got loads of hanging space in this one. We just got our coats in there at the moment. You've got pillows and extra blankets and bits and pieces. There's no safe that I can see. And then coming over towards the window, I mean, look, you've got the mountains over into the distance there. And then looking down this way, you're just looking out onto the sea. I mean, it's not a bad view. And what we found last night is that we could hear the sea. Which is, it's horses for courses, right, folks? Depends what you like. But it suits me to go to sleep with the sound of the waves crashing in on the rocks. So look, basic, little dated, yeah, absolutely, not got an issue. The fact is, folks, for a whole week, this room cost us. I don't think you can beat that for value to stay on this beautiful island for the week. And we will do the everything that this holiday, this bit of it at least costs, before we head over to do rich holiday in Lanzarote. But for the poor holiday, and yeah, it probably would have been a bit more if there was more than 2 of us staying. But then you have access to the other bedroom, right? So you probably sleep a couple of kids on the sofas as well. They're not sofa beds, but yeah, you could easily have 4 adults, 2 kids on the sofas, and yeah, not a bad place at all. So we're all right with it. We're all right with it. Like I said, little dated, could do with a little bit of a touch up, but for the money, I don't think you can beat this value, people. I really don't. Going into the bathroom then, this is a fairly standard affair. So you've got a toilet and a little bin down there. There's a bog brush in the corner. You've got your sink, a little bit of room around it, but you've got a mirror with a shelf over it, which is quite handy. You've got towel rails. Up behind me here is an air dryer. You got a bidet, which both me and Mrs. Tooth have used. Mrs. Tooth to wash her feet and me to wash my flip-flops. The shower is tight. Not just for me as a lump, but for Mrs. Tooth as well when she's washing her hair and got her elbows out. It's clean and it's functional. It does get really, really hot, I'll tell you that, people. Now, lift this up to use it. That way, that will flay your skin off, it's that hot. That way is cold. So if you're going to turn around in there, do not do what I did and turn around counterclockwise, because you're going to knock that like that. And honestly, I looked like I was sunburnt the second day, but it was actually 3rd-degree burns. So turn around clockwise, and if you do knock it, the worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to have a little bit of a chilly shower. Pro tip, people. Pro tip. Right, that's enough rambling. We are going to the beach. Race ya.